Hey guys, this is Robert, the Kilted Gardener. I've been challenged by Homesteading with the Heberts to do a collaboration video on the goals that we have for our homestead. But first, a little background with me is my homestead is actually my mother-in-law's house, and we're living there to take care of them at the current moment as they are not in the best of health. But we are doing our best in trying to keep the house maintained and also helping out my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. Alright, without further ado, I'm going to turn you guys around and I'm going to show you a couple things that we have goals for to get done this year in 2019. Thank you guys. One moment and I'll turn you around. Hey guys, so I'm going to bring you into a little room that we have off the side of the house. This is one of the goals I have, is to clean all this muck up. We got a little bit of a leak in here. It was used for keeping cats in, but right now I'm using it as a grow room. I already plasticed it off. And I got a little heater in here and I keep it warm to start my plants. I got a bunch of crap to go through and get out of here so I can get my seedlings going. But that's one of my goals here. I'll close that door and go back over here. If you know my driveway, which you've seen the video, it comes down to the very end of the driveway and you've got a hill from Oblivion that just falls off. I've got 4 terrace beds that we built to help minimize some of the slope here. My goal is to get a electric fence, you can see right here, and then go all the way across. The only reason I want an electric fence is because we have a deer problem, and the deer problem is horrendous. I mean, I need to take out some deer sniper style if I can. Also, you can see these trees here. I would like to take those out and possibly put chickens in. We're allowed to have chickens even though we're in a community. As you can see, there's a house there, a house right up here. But that's no big deal here. We're allowed to have chickens. At one point there was somebody who had a cow, which I don't know how they had that, but I haven't heard the cow for a while. So I'm going to take you up the driveway real quick. Bear with me. It's a nasty day. First things first, I'll zoom over here to my right. We got these bushes in front of the house. I want those out and then put some smaller bushes in. We'll leave this hydrangea down here. And we'll leave, if you can see it, right over here. That's gonna be that's the oak leaf hydrangea, and that's not going anywhere. But all the others need to come out. These rhododendrons right next to the steps, if you can see them, they need to be moved to the woods. They like shade. An understory tree, pretty trees, but just don't do anything. So there's our neighbor, and we've taken some trees, we've planted some boxwoods to try to deter some of the deer problems, but not very easily. So like I say, my goal is to get those out as well, possibly get those chickens and work on my grow room. And if you can see, I've got a culvert that runs straight down the main street and runs right there underneath my driveway and on to the other side. That backs up a ton because of these leaves that come from all the way up there. No fun. Mind my trash can, guys. Sorry. We have about an acre. If you can see the other side of the road there, our land goes basically to the other side of the road. So we also get dirt, grime, and crap from that culvert, and as you can see, that needs to be cleared out. See the problem there. That's another goal. Also want to try to get all these flower beds redone and put some actual decent flowers in them. Gonna leave this beautiful red bud tree. It's almost a citation tree, this one. If I can get my finger to do what it's supposed to. That one right there. I'm gonna leave this dogwood. But this monstrosity, I want to get rid of. It's a magnolia. I love them. They smell beautiful. But you know what? This one barely flowers, and it's just not in the right setting, unfortunately, for it to grow properly. So I'm gonna let that go, cut it down. I'm gonna have somebody do it because I don't have insurance for my own home for me doing it. So I'm gonna let them do it. Cut it down, either drop it in the woods or haul it away. Get that stump ground out. And I'm planning on putting maybe 2 raised beds up here if I can. Lots of light. I can put 4x4s and make a fenced area so the deer can't get in, but I can. That's a plan, hopefully, if we can manage it. And then we got these 2 trees here, if I can zoom in on. We got a sycamore and an ash tree, poplar, and those 2 are way up. I'd like to get those taken out because they're going to be problematic. If you see, this is that culvert, runs down and then runs into the woods down to the creek. So you know, this would be a good spot for a garden. It's nice and nice and sunny in this area, especially if we get rid of this monstrosity of a magnolia. But you know, some new landscaping timbers, maybe if I get a chance. That's not the biggest ordeal at the moment. But I want to clean up the front of the house. We just got a new roof put on. Sorry guys, accidentally hit the camera button. So yeah, we just got a roof put on. And the last project, if I can do it and have the money to do, is this big monstrosity of a tree. I'll zoom in. That one right there. Sorry for the blurriness. Of course it's not this one right here. I want that down. It's blocking a lot of light in the house. Eventually we'd like to cut a lot of the trees around the house so we get more light in the upstairs. It gets really dark during the spring and summer when the leaves are on the trees. I'd bring in some light, and you know, eventually I'd like to clear out the undergrowth and have a place for the kid. As you know, I'm a first-time parent. Just this year, November 6th, Bo came into our life. So we've got neighbors, like I say. Not a bad place. I would like to make it more homey. Maybe get rid of that little wall down there. My father-in-law was a photographer, and that was his little prop. But right now I use it to hide my nasty compost heap. Prep Starter Bob, there's your super soil. Maybe I need some more ingredients though. But all in all, you know, not a bad piece of property, minus the holler and the creek, which I like. If you don't know what a holler is, that's basically a valley here in Virginia. Hey, and guess what? I got something for Kevin at Hope This Works Homestead. I'm wearing my Crocs. So maybe now I can be part of the elusive Croc Club. Alright guys, let me flip you around and we'll finish this video up. Okay guys, Robert here again. Just finishing up everything. I just wanted to show you a quick tour. My goals for 2019, I challenge everybody else to do this as well. Thanks for homesteading with the Heberts to get me going and get me thinking about what we want to do on our homestead this year. Got some goals, hoping to get those chickens, get myself set up, nice gardens so we can plant. Really looking forward to it, guys. If you haven't already, check out contentcreators.org. I'm sure I'll post a link on the bottom of the page here for that. Great group of guys. We all work together and get our videos published and liked, and subscribers. It's all great. So just finishing up, and I want to say Happy New Year to everybody, and thank you all for being part of my journey, and I will talk to you later. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and leave me a comment with any recommendations. I know my editing's not the greatest at the moment. Don't have the best editing software or computers, but I'm just here to share my story because every story counts. And we'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, Kilted Gardener out.